And good evening, race fans. Welcome to the second race of the week for Swiss round 4 week of Metroid Planets. My name is Skyhawk. Tracking tonight, Metroid MST and Paragon. We have KazutoIRL versus Fleury14. Also, in spirit, or I'm calling it Teen Spirit tonight, it's Inven. He's going to be in chat for tonight. Not feeling so hot, so he's not going to come on comms for this evening. So we've got the runners here. Drop the gate. Good going. Week 4 settings as a reminder again. This is 6 area large, 3 custom areas. Crate is being replaced by Freeze Flame, Norfair, Classic Criteria, and Torian is replaced by Pyron Wastes. So we've got a straight out Norfair start. So Classic Criteria it is. Expect to see a lot of morph ball checks, a couple combat rooms, and hopefully some quick majors. Oh, over on Fleury's side, we might have our first major of the night. These combat rooms will tend to give something. Best beam start. Good job, Gordor. So we got divergence off the bat. Kaz going on the right side. He hasn't gotten anything yet. So we're continuing on the left side with the wave. So this is our first match of 2 tonight, both on this channel. Once this one's done, we will have second race of the night. That'll be Meteor versus Noel Amada, our 3-0 matchup, which should be very interesting to watch. Let's see if Kaz gets a major in this room. Taking a second. There's one more hive, Kaz. One more hive on the other side. Alright, Kaz picking up the first missiles of the seed. Deciding to respawn back at the ship. And an ice beam. So, interesting first 2 majors. First elevator for Kaz. So, here's kind of hoping that Wave doesn't lock him out early. So, he finds Freeze Flame. So, no Spore Spawn this evening. Freeze Flame, though, is going to be a very heat run heavy area. That means touch the poop. The lives. Kaz heading the other way. Hopefully we'll go continue going. Wait, where he went left. That's right. So you should probably go right. So we're heading down this unfortunately very often developed, oh my god, this very often developed vertical drop. Game likes to put these 2 rooms together. Hopefully there's something oh, okay, there is an elevator, so it's not a total waste, but wow, what a drop. That'll lead us straight into Krat. Now, we know since there's no Brainstar, we will definitely have a wrecked ship in the seed. First map scan. Get a random shot. Alright, well that's Turian. Alright, so this will be the first seed out of the races this week, and at least from my practice experience, that we have an early access to Turian. Now, Pyron Race, like Freeze Flame, is also heavily heated. But so far has not, the area itself has not generated a progressional item that you need to pick up early. So this will be interesting to see if it will do that. Though I doubt our runners will jump in right away without any heat tanks. Fleury's gonna go check this, but I don't think he's gonna stick around too long. No, he's not even sticking around. He's gone. He'll probably go check. Oh, why the respawn? Oh, is he checking to see how many bosses there are? Oh, because he hasn't seen Kraid yet. Fourth of runners here. I would expect to see... Okay, so... For sure, Fleury's going to go down. Kaz still has not picked up a missile yet. And the wave beam. 5 minutes in, I think he's starting to wonder. Oh, and there's our wave check. This will put Kaz behind for a little bit. Let's see how far this Ridley run will take. Whoa! Almost denied by some side hoppers. More side hoppers. Ooh, oh, it just makes it out. Kaz is gonna push Krat here. Should find a missile at some point. Yeah, I need those waivers to come back. Alright, there's an item up here. It could be a major. There we go. He's got his first missiles. Alright, now Fleury's going to have a little trouble here he's trying to get some missiles, but he keeps putting himself under 50 energy. And the game will automatically give you energy drops if you fall below 50. Item. Oh, okay, so he picked up another missile drop, so that's going to be good. Ooh, and a screw attack for Kaz. That will help get through some heater rooms a little easier. Mowing down some mobs. Right, so there is an item in the room Fleury's in right now. He can get some energy and not kill those waivers. He can actually deboost himself up there. It's a tight squeeze, but he can do it. Yeah, that Kaz that room is in is not going to be possible. That's a hard space jump block. Okay, so... Alright, Kaz leaving. Didn't leave empty-handed. Finally got some missiles. Picked up a major. But we know he's going to have to go back up and pick up that wave beam if he wants to try... Well, there's Rick's ship. That might put him, set him on a different path. There's a space jump for Fleury. You can go back to that 2x2 room and pick up, check that item. Or you might just leave. This area still has some potential. Actually, Crow's Pyron is Turian, not Ridley, for this week. Kaz's deciding to go back to Pyron. He says he's got an E-tank, so it figures he can do something here with screw attack. So far, he's getting pretty lucky. He's getting a good mix of heated and non-heated rooms. So it's pushing him far in, but so far, not going to yield anything. Pretty deep check of Ridley so far, but nothing tangible. Looks like we do see the path he needs to take. So we're 10 minutes in. Wave Beam's unlocking Ridley, but not offering any outside of a space jump. And that part that's from McFlurry. Is he gonna stick around or go? No, he's gonna go. Ooh. Okay. This would be our first. Oh, he can't do that. Oh, that sucks. He needs to find another missile. Please let that be a missile. Oh, it works. That works, but oh my god, that's jank. So he'll probably turn on, phase on. Just to get Varia. Koopa would be proud of you, Kaz. It is a huge pickup. This will be the first time Pyro and Waste this week is going to offer some tangible items. Now, Kaz just needs to go back and get that Wave Beam. Or, man, he might even go back to... Might go back to Kraid. Well, now he's going to search... Okay, he's going to clear this room. There's 2 items in the middle. So that room did provide. Okay, it had a long beam in it. So far, that item is not producing any... There's no checks for it yet. Ooh, just a couple missiles there. But he'll take them, because, man, was he struggling. Yeah, both gambling hard, both getting some kind of reward, but nothing to really tell them where they need to go. Okay, Flurry's looking like... Okay, it looked like he was going to head back up. He's going to push crack. So he'll end up finding his screw attack. Well, I wish he had found it earlier. Okay, Kaz leaving. What are you going to do now, Kraz? There's that screw attack for Fleury. Okay, Kaz is going back up. Pause. Maybe he's doing what I said and going back to Crane. Hopefully we'll find his wave beam. I think at this point, if Kaz finds wave, he's still going to go to Crane. Because it just makes more sense to clear that and then come back down since we know where Turian is. I think Fleury's going to end up finding... considering the item loadout so far, I'm not sure... Oh, there's a crystal core pickup for Fleury, so he won't worry too much about Varia now. He'll start picking up more ammo. No, opting to leave. All right, Kaz going to go left. Going to find that wave beam. Oh, okay. Fleury is also going to give this a go. So this will put our runners outside of Space Jump fairly even on majors. Nope. Get their quick reset. Is he just resetting his energy or noping out? He's noping out. Okay, it's not as dire here since he's found Crystal. You'll just have to spend some more time picking up ammo and E-tanks. Kaz is still keeping that face on core on. Okay, quick reset from Kaz. Is he going to go to... I would go to... If I were him, I would go to Trade right now. So I'm thinking... Now, it may look like Kaz has the lead, but remember that Fleury's already scoured most of Bridley. So this will really come down to pathing choice. Alright, let's get our clip into Freeze Flame. Alright, we got our Frozen Tower. This has an item up top. It's combat locked. No, this is a must check room. Go back up. There we go. Should have no trouble doing this room. To try and side hopper. Oh! You don't want to pick that up. We got La Boule hidden behind some combo blocks. Very late pickup for Morph Ball. But so far not severely needed. We know Kaz will have an easier time in this area for the Varia. Kind of amazing that the tower's not heated. Otherwise, this would have been likely next to impossible with just one tank. Okay, we do have a hub in the seed. This room will be annoying to do. There's a lot of doors. Alright, Fleury gets his morph pickup. Let him here. Just a core dynamo. So core dynamo will allow runners to reset to change their cores up a little sooner, to reduce the cooldown to about 3 minutes. He's going to have a quicker time going around with the space jump. He's just going to have to be way more efficient in his routing because of the heat. Oh, nice. Oh, just a little too low. Jump. There you go. Good job, Kaz. Breaking a little logic there. Well, no, somewhere there. So that's probably where the space jump's coming into play here. Kaz arming up for Kraid. Nice quick kill with the phase on. Ooh, would be a little more careful. Kaz's gonna dip back in. He's gonna want to look some more. Don't blame the choice. I think I'd feel more comfortable if I find bombs at this point. Easy wave check there for Fleury. Kaz is not too far behind. We have Basalt Skylight. There is an item near the bottom here in the middle. Oh. Not that one that Fleury just picked up. There's one other one on a statue. Should be coming up on it any moment now. If he decides to go down. Oh, he's not going down. Oh, did he remember? He did. Oh, bombs. Bombs is a good spot for that. So I will have to say that Fleury is likely thinking he's in go. and I may have to agree on this. Space Jump will get any vertical done. Pyron doesn't have any sort of spacer check. He has not been created. He's going to go there now. He went, he came back down and then went left. Kaz deciding to stay into Kraid. That might not be the right call here. He should definitely be going right back to Ridley. So as I was saying, to my knowledge, Pyron Waste has no actual spacer check. And the only spring ball checks are actually very easily you can easily logic break those with a bomb jump. And since we know where everything else is in Ridley, the play here is to leave. Okay, well, there's a high jump. The high jump doesn't... High jump won't really help in this case. Kaz thinks it will. He hasn't found space jump yet. Kaz picking up Phantom Core. No, this firmly puts Fleury in the lead now. No, I agreed, Gordo. Phantom is, at this point, Phantom is not worth the pickup. Kaz is still sticking around with Kraid. Alright, Kaz finally getting the message. Kraid says, go away. Kevin, where's Fleury? Okay. Now that would have been something. Kaz is about upwards of about 20 to 30 seconds behind Fleury in terms of where they are logistically. Now, we haven't seen a long beam check anywhere. Interesting. Okay, Fleury's going on the bet he's not gonna find Vari. He's picking up these miners. This is a good call for the crystal run option. This will allow Kaz to catch up a little bit here. Yeah, Kaz is going right back to right into Ridley. This is actually going to get a little spicy. If Kaz can find Ridley first, we definitely will have a race. Kaz he's not even resetting to reset his health. He's just going. Oh my god. Oh! That was rough. Oh, is he? Can I go pick up sensor core? He's not going to turn it on though. Okay. But why pick it up? Alright, Kaz, you need to go straight. Oh, not. Oh. Kaz is going to pick up long beam here. Now he's in logic for this. So we're still doing checks. I would just be going here. Ring ball? Oh, if that wasn't a go mode before, this is go mode now. Morph ball tunnel there, leading to... Okay, just another regular door. And another dead end. Yeah, Fleury will definitely keep taking these. Kaz, if decides to just check doors here. Don't even, just... open. Apparently, Fleury cannot bounce. Yeah, Fleury picking up stuff is good. Cash. I bet you that's that door that Kaz just left. That's probably Ridley's door. There's our Ridley. Alright, so 4 E-tanks, 80 missiles, that's... Well, it's provided that Fleury doesn't find Varia. This is enough ammo to make a decent run of it. Now, bear in mind, all versions of Mother Brain, I believe, in this custom area are all heated. Okay, some scans for Brain. There's Brain found. Okay, so that's going to make it a little easier. Okay, that's not a long path. A couple of long rooms, but there's plenty of enemies on the way. I think Fleury should be in decent shape. Kaz did a reset. All right. He just killed. I didn't notice he killed Ridley. Yeah, he's right behind. Only thing is Kaz doesn't have knowledge. Of course, we can't finish the seed without Best Beam. Oh, Alex went the wrong way. The E-tank reset's nice. Okay, so here we go. So this is the 1x1 Mother Brain. This should be okay for Kaz. For Fleury, I mean. Good freeze on the Rinka. Alright, we got our Mother Brain down. Alright. Escape should be fairly easy here. It's only a minute and a half. Most definitely. This had been the larger brain room, then Kaz would, Fleury would not have had enough resources to finish it. Should be hearing a music change soon. There we go. All right. Let's give it all a GG to Fleury with a racetime.gg time of 39:28. Sub 40. One of our fastest runs so far this tournament. Forget Fleury in here for an interview. Let's see this item list. Wave beam. Double dip freeze flame. At least according to that. Ladies and gentlemen, Fleury14 in chat. GG, sir.
Thank you.
What'd you think?
Boy, it felt really bad having to go back and forth through that Norfair. Like when I found the down path, we've had a practice seed where that exact start with the down path leads to something like that. I'm going down there, I'm thinking, at what point do I commit to just doing everything down here, or do I go back? That was a rough part, but otherwise, pretty good. Got pretty lucky on Kraid, getting that down. I didn't want to have to try to force that one, but it worked out. And then the scan to find Torian, that's where Varia would have been anyway, so it wouldn't have been too much of a big deal. But
yeah, that first trying to Torian, you were about 2 rooms away.
Yeah.
So would you be surprised to know that you actually were behind?
Yeah. I mean, no, it would not surprise me at all.
So you found Wave first, pushed Ridley, found Long and Space Jump. Kaz didn't. Found Screw Attack and Ice only. Decides to go back, finds Wave, but he's got Varia now. He clears Kraid, clearly ahead, and then decides to full clear Kraid while you leave.
Oh, bummer.
And all he found was high jump.
Yeah, I think at the time there were only 2 majors left that I hadn't seen.
Yeah.
So, well, 3, I guess, if you count Spacer. But
And then he had a second opportunity in Ridley. But both of you decided to clear that big room for Spring Ball. Had he just gone to Wrigley, he would have been back in the lead. That was, Spring Ball isn't really a big deal in Pyro and Wastes if you have bombs.
yeah, I thought it could have been Varia, and that room often has a major.
Yeah.
So that's why I cleared it.
All right, GG Kaz with a race time of 41:57. GG's Kaz.
Thank you. GG Fleury.
Thanks, you too.
So, would you like to know that you were in a good position for a bit?
I was split on whether or not I was ahead. When I got ice right away, I felt good about that because of the direction that I picked. But then when I went back after going through the diagonal hallway chain and found Wave sitting right there, I was like, oh, I'm behind.
And you would be correct at that moment, yes. And then you opted to go to Kraid.
Yeah.
Killed Kraid, found bombs, found Morph Ball, and then stuck around.
Yeah. I had a feeling that was probably what did it, because I was not planning on going back to Freeze Flame once I left there. So I figured I would check it for more items while I was there.
Yeah, but then you had a chance on Ridley too, and both of you decided to clear space. So but after that, it was fairly close. Fleury had room knowledge in Torian because he scanned and you didn't, so he was able to get the
direct path
fairly quickly. Yeah.
Well, see, as soon as I picked up Surge Core and Turian, I knew I lost at that point.
I will say, Fleury, had the Mother Brain bid the larger room, I think you would have been in big trouble.
If it was heated.
They are heated.
They usually are.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. I mean, the thing is though, if that's heated and that room is there and I wipe and then I go check Torian, and I think you said Varia was the first or second item in Torian, and I just go back.
Yeah, that first big room, I think you had to go left. So Kaz finds. Oh, you tell him your story about Varia.
I was losing my mind when I saw how Varia laid out, because I went into Pyron Waste with 1 E-Tank and 5 missiles. Varia was left to that first desert room, blocked by a Metroid, but the Metroid's behind a missile barrier, so I was 1 short to be able to kill it.
Oh, jeez.
Proceed 2 rooms further, and I find Phase Encore. I was losing my mind at that point because I was like, I can do this. So I knew with where Varia was at, if the seed played out in such a way that like it didn't place enough E-Tanks and there were a lot of heat runs, that would advantage me. But I actually wasn't fully paying attention to how many heat rooms there really were.
For the most part, the big heated runs were mostly Freeze Flame and Pyron, because that's what the rooms are designed for.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely expect that with Pyron.
Yeah. Ridley didn't seem to have that much of an issue.
Nah.
Okay, so this... Right, now the match is updated. Oh, I need to expand this. No, they're not yet. So that ends this crazy week. No, not a lot of people are happy with these settings for this week.
Classic Terraria is a feeling. It's a vibe.
It is.
So
Fleury... No, go ahead, Kaz.
I made a joke in the race room before the start of the race, before we had to go through the diagonal chain 8 times in a row, because that's basically how every Classic Terraria seed I've played has played out. I was shocked it didn't play out this way that time.
Just loves to put those rooms together. Just crazy. So Fleury, this will put you at 3-1. If my knowledge on challenge is correct, this puts you in a spot to be possibly in a bye.
Yeah, I think we have what, 12 entrants?
14.
14. So
we're gonna have one 4-0, and we're gonna have a bunch of 3-1s.
Yeah, I think I don't know how y'all do tie breaks. I guess I'm rooting for Meteor to win, because then I think I'd at least be 2-0 against that group. I think. I don't know.
I'm in the same boat. In my case, if I were to win this week, I would want to see Meteor win as well, since he beat me. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see that. No, I missed these chastising you for not going left there, Kaz.
I knew he would. See, normally I go left, but Classic Terraria, like I've noticed that it tends to place things that are important to the right. Of that landing site in particular.
I think the last practice seed we had, it also had 3 elevators going down, or 2 elevators going down on that start. I don't remember, but when it comes to classic criteria, the generator either likes to have that vertical part and put everything down there, or nothing. Yeah.
There is also that one room, I think that's a Classic Terraria room, that actually has 3 elevators in it.
I don't think it's in the generator.
Oh, okay.
I hope not. We tried to eliminate a lot of dual elevator rooms because early practicing showed that they just used it like crazy, so there was always these hubs.
Yeah, it's more fun when the elevators aren't all stacked up on each other, like when you have to actually do more exploration to find your way around.
All right. Any last words, guys?
Do you know the settings for next week?
The settings, stand by.
I'm sure it's 7 medium.
So races. So it's the same thing for each bracket. So races 1 and 3, if needed, will be 7 area medium. 2 or 3 will be custom areas. Race 2 out of the 3, for best of 3, of course, It's 7 area medium with 3 or 4 custom areas. The areas will be decided based on Amada's algorithm that she uses for her Friday community race. It's MSC. It's what's in the rules. I'm reading it right now.
All right, cool.
Yeah, but yeah. So in terms of what the custom areas are, that's what we won't know. The algorithm will decide that for each race.
Well, yeah, I think happy with how this has gone. Like, the record isn't too big of a deal for me. Just want to get the reps in, see how folks are playing, and make sure I'm in decent shape going into brackets. And I think so far so good. Appreciate how this term has gone on so far. Looking forward to next week.
Yeah, next week we'll be playing for keeps. All right, guys. So we're gonna head out for now. In about half an hour, we'll be right back with our second match of the evening, our 3-0 matchup.
Ooh, that's gonna be a good one.
That's gonna be a very good one. You're gonna have Crows and Metroid MST commenting. So on behalf of myself, our runners here, Trackers, and SpeedGaming, we'll see you in 30 minutes for the next mission.
See you guys. GG.